Hi there guys, this screencast is going to be about the question on the Stack Overflow for one specific area in IT, that's integrating the Firebase, which is a Google Cloud database, with Google Spreadsheet, which is pretty awesome. So for first things first, let's start by sketching our workflow. What do we have to do and what services that we have? There is a Google Sheets document linking it with Firebase. So obviously first let's start with Google Sheet. So for that purpose we need to define our first we have to open our sheet. Let's open blank sheet. And when working with Google Spreadsheets, you have very awesome tool that's named Google Script Editor. So bring that up also. So when we use the Google Sheet Script Editor, we have possibility to script our functions in tandem or in linking it with the sheet. So let's go and see what the question was. So first, the Edward asked about writing data to Firebase. So he wanted to write data to Firebase, and let's open a new tab. There is a Firebase console that we can open, and I'm going to create another blank project, and it's going to be Stack Overflow sheet example. Sheet write example. The country is I'm from Croatia. Whatever. Create project. Okay. So we are creating our first project, which is practically our cloud database. It's going to take a while, and before we do that, we can jump and right here that we need to first include free Google Sheets Firebase library in Google in script. Let's do that. Inside the resources, we need to go to the libraries, and this is going to be our new project. It's going to be named Firebase. Okay, libraries, and we are going to include this script. Oh, undo this script. That's Firebase app, and it's going to be a version 24, latest. Identifier, we can use Firebase, and let's add it to our library. Great. So our library is for Firebase, and we are going to create, we've created our new Stack Overflow sheet write example project, or our database, and we go and drill inside the database. And for the rules of our database, we need to define that user can be, for the purposes of this demo, read true, that every user, even unauthenticated one, can read and write to our database, which is of course not production ready. This is only for this demo. And let's start building our sheet to write it here. This is our data. So this is our sheet example. This is our URL, and let's use the question that original author asked. So let's see. We don't have to specify the ID. Get active spreadsheet. This is our sheet number 0. Get range. This is data. Get data to import. And we can even better, we don't have to hard code this data. We can use one pretty cool loop, which is like this. So we define our range, which is the sheet get ranges, and the range get values is the values. All values are here, and we iterate over one first of our rows and each column, and we only push and insert this. And for the purpose of this demo, we are going to use our URL, which is going to be the root of this database. We can define our sub. Let's call it a sub something. Let's call this a sheet with the value of so this is our URL. You just have to copy this URL and you have to put it here, and we need to get Firebase, and we need to set our data. So let's save this, and let's take the name of the function. And practically all table formats can be saved in this way with this pretty cool loop. Let's try to demonstrate this. Let's add the ID, the name, and phone, for example. ID is 1, John. Let's add another ID 2, Mark, and let's add some button that we're going to create that is going to call our function that is initiating the Firebase. So let's add one cool shape which is like this. Let's give it a name, push to Firebase. Let's align it, I don't know, in the center. Okay, so this is our button, and let's save and close it. Let's see our button, man. What? I haven't saved this, or did I? Okay, here is the button. One cool thing that we can do, we can open this and assign a script. So the script is to give it only a name of our, so let's try and let's run it. Firebase, the authorization has been required, needs your permission to access the data on Google. So we need to give the permission from our account Firebase. I'm the developer, okay. I want to access the sheets of mine. Okay, and we all have to allow it. Running the script, the sec is not defined. Oh great, I had the security key earlier, so I forget to remove it. Let's run it. The finished script. Let's check the data. Great, we have the sheet. So basically what we have is a sub tree, or the sheet is our main database here. What we have all the data here. We can try to change our let's try to change the format of our table, and let's add the something like address book, name, surname, email, phone, date of birth, John, Mayor, John, the date of birth was the 2nd of the 3rd of the 2001. There is Mary, Mayor, Mary at mayor.com. Whatever. And let's try to push that data down the wire. That's it. So every format has been pushed successfully, and there you go. There you have it. That's it.